All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're tackling one of the most annoying parts of pretty much any website, the login screen. We're going to transform that annoying roadblock into a super simple, one-click welcome mat. Let's dive right in.
I mean, seriously, just think about it for a second. How many people land on your site ready to engage, but then they see that they have to create yet another username and password, and they just leave? That little bit of friction, it's a real killer for engagement. But here's the great news. This is so easy to fix. In this explainer, we're going to walk through the exact steps to solve this problem for good. And yeah, we can totally do this in the next 5 minutes. So what's the magic trick here? It's social logins. You know, letting people sign in with the accounts they already have and, let's be honest, are probably already logged into, like Google, Facebook, or Twitter. It's such a simple idea, but it makes a huge difference. And this really just says it all, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the old way, this whole laundry list of annoying steps. But on the right, the new way. You click a button, that's it. The choice is pretty obvious. We're just getting people where they want to go, faster.
Okay, so how do we actually pull this off? Well, first things first, we just need to get our digital tools in order. Don't worry, this isn't a huge shopping list. It's really just about having a few things ready to go so the whole setup is smooth.
So here's what you'll need. A good social login plugin. The source material for this uses Nextend, which is a great choice. You'll need admin access to your WordPress dashboard, of course. You'll also need developer accounts for the social platforms. Don't worry, they're free and easy to set up. Have your website's domain name handy, and this one is absolutely crucial, your expert-level copy and paste skills. Seriously, that's a big part of it. Okay, listen up, because this is probably the most important idea in this entire explainer. Setting this up for Google and Facebook and Twitter, it sounds like 3 separate, complicated projects, right? Wrong. It's not. It is one simple pattern that you just repeat 3 times. You master it once, and you can do all of them, no problem. So what's actually happening behind the scenes here? The easiest way to picture it is like a secure digital handshake. Your website has to introduce itself to Google, and Google has to give your website a secret code, kind of like a password, to prove it's allowed to ask for a user's login info. That's really all we're doing. And here it is. This is that magic pattern. Step 1, you create an app on the social media site. This is just fancy talk for officially telling the platform, hey, my website exists. Step 2, you set the callback URL. Think of it like a return address on a letter. It tells the platform where to send the user back to after they log in. And step 3, the platform gives you some secret codes or keys, and you just copy and paste them into your WordPress plugin. That's the whole thing. All right, let's kick things off with Google. They have their own lingo, of course. They call their secret codes the client ID and client secret. It's just their specific name for the keys that make that digital handshake possible. And would you look at that? The Google setup follows our pattern to a T. You go to their console and create an app. They call it an OAuth client ID. Then you add your callback URL, and you copy the keys over to WordPress. See? Same exact pattern. Okay, Google's done. Next up, Facebook. So what do they call their secret keys? App ID and App Secret. It is the exact same concept, just with Facebook's label on it. The important thing is, you already know what these do. And the process? You guessed it, it's exactly the same. Go to their developer portal, create an app, plug in that callback URL from your plugin, and copy the new keys back to your site. You're just rinsing and repeating the pattern. And last but not least, Twitter. Or X, I guess we call it now. And hey, they've actually come full circle and used the same names as Google, Client ID and Client Secret. By this point, you're practically a pro at this. And the setup process? Come on, you know this by now. It's the exact same dance. Create an app on their portal, add your callback URL, copy the keys. It's that predictable, and that's what makes this so easy once you see the pattern. Think of this slide as your ultimate cheat sheet. It puts everything we just covered right here in one place. For each platform, you've got the website to start at and what they call their keys. The whole big, scary process boiled down to a simple little table. It's not complex at all. All right, now for the really fun part. The setup is done, so let's flip the switch and see our shiny new login buttons in action. Testing is so important just to make sure the experience is perfect for everyone. Now, the beautiful thing is, your plugin does most of the heavy lifting. You can usually just go into the settings and tick a few boxes to automatically add the login buttons to all the important places, like your main login page, your registration form, or even your WooCommerce checkout. But what if you want to get fancy and put the buttons somewhere totally custom, like in a sidebar or on a special page? Well, the source manual gives us this little shortcode. Don't even think of it as code. Think of it as a magic spell. You just paste it where you want the buttons, and poof, they appear. Okay, 2 final crucial tests. Don't skip these. First, test for a brand new user. Just open an incognito or private browser window, click one of the social login buttons, and make sure a new account gets created smoothly. Second, we got to take care of our existing users. Log in the old way with a password, then go to your profile page to link a social account. Then log out and try signing back in with that social button. Doing both of these guarantees that everyone, new or old, has a great experience. We are in the home stretch. Let's just talk real quick about maintenance. So this thing just keeps on working for you without any headaches down the line. And the best part is you basically set it and forget it. You'd only ever need to jump back in and update these keys in a few specific cases. If you change your website's domain name, if you move to a completely new web host, or if you ever go into one of those developer portals and reset the keys yourself. Otherwise, you're golden.
And there you have it, your victory checklist. Just look at what you did. You got Google, Facebook, and Twitter all configured. You verified your URLs, you got the buttons showing up on all the key pages, and you tested it for everyone. You've officially wiped out login friction on your site. So when you boil it all down, something that seemed super technical and complicated is really just a simple, repeatable pattern. The only real question left is, are you ready to give your users the effortless one-click experience they absolutely deserve?